Hey everybody, this is Captain Orlando Muniz with Nomad Fishing Charters, and today is March 15th, 2024. I changed location today. I'm outside, actually my backyard, so there might be a little noise. It's rush hour and a lot of traffic around. Getting back to what's been going on. Last week I repowered the boat, so I'm hoping to get out and do a bunch of fishing this spring. We did get in a few trips, mostly inshore trips last weekend, nothing too exciting. And then yesterday was the big news. We got into a really good mahi bite in about 4, 5, 600 feet of water, anywhere in there. We found nice weed line. We didn't have clean blue water, but we did find a nice edge, a nice little rip there. It had some debris and some weeds on it, some sargassum, and we found several schools of mahi there. A lot of the fish were right around 20 to 22 inches. We had a few throwbacks, and we did have a nice one probably approaching 15 to 20 pounds. I think that's the one on the thumbnail you're going to see on the cover here. But that was it. We did find some really nice big pilchards in the morning near Government Cut. We were able to net them. They were a little tough to get on, but we did manage to get enough, more than enough to fish all day, and we had bait left over. The mahis were having no trouble eating them, so that was really good. Like I said, the fishing has been improving a lot this week. There's been kings around, especially to the north, from Government Cut north. There's been, seems like, more kings up that way. And then down to the south, there's been good yellowtail bite on the reef, in the shallow reefs, 50, 60, 70, 80 feet. So like I said, it's pretty good right now. There's, like I said, kingfish. There's kingfisher in about 100, 120 foot. We've been catching some really nice ones off the kite. The yellowtails are in shallow, and offshore there's been some mahi. There's also been pretty good tuna bite in the late afternoon. Captain Art, that fishes with me, had a charter on his boat. I think it was Wednesday afternoon with some repeat customers, and they managed to get a few pilchards in the afternoon, and then they headed out and started doing a little live chumming, and he got into a really good blackfin bite, fish up to probably near 20 pounds. Some were a little smaller, but they did good, and the sharks actually let him get a few to the boat, which is real nice. Probably ended up with about 7 or 8 real nice blackfins that day, that afternoon. So that's been going on. We should see more and more blackfins moving in as we get closer and closer into that spring fishing. We did drop on a few wrecks yesterday, anywhere from 200 out to like 400 feet. And it was pretty quiet on the wrecks. We lost a couple fish, broke off, snapped off. Not sure what they were, but it was pretty slow overall. I wasn't marking a ton of fish on the deeper stuff. That's all I think going to change as soon as we get into the next full moon here. I think the next full moon you're going to see more and more fish coming into spawn. You're going to see a lot of big almacodes. You're going to see amberjack. Even though grouper season's not open, there'll be some more grouper around. We should start seeing more muttons on the next full moon, even though they're already showing up in some areas. We fished an area that we did really good on them last year, and we didn't fish it very long, but we didn't get any bites there yesterday. But we did check it out. We were hoping to find some there. We didn't find any there, so we kind of moved on, and then we eventually found those mahis offshore. So right now it's a kind of good time to go. The weather's been pretty good, even though the wind's up a little bit today, but it's been pretty good. It should be pretty decent the next few days. So if you haven't already gotten out, get some fishing in. Like I said, we got a lot of trips planned later this month. The boat just got repowered. We're actually doing the first oil change. We just broke it in. It's got a little over 20 hours right now. And we're going to do the first oil change on it next week. And then it's right back in the water and right back to work into fishing. So that's what you have going on right now. Well guys, until next week, my name is Captain Orlando Muniz with Nomad Fishing. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button. All right, out.